My 6-year-old daughter woke me up at 3:17 a.m. by climbing onto my bed and pressing her cold little hands to my face.
"Daddy,"
she whispered, eyes huge in the dark.
"there's a man in my closet. He's been there every night this week. He doesn't want me to know he's watching."
I groaned, half asleep, thinking it was another nightmare. Kids imagine things. I'd checked her closet a dozen times before nothing but dresses, stuffed animals, and shadows. "Go back to sleep, sweetie," I mumbled. "It's just the dark playing tricks." She shook her head so hard her ponytail whipped.
"No, he hides when you come. But tonight, he said your name."
That woke me up. Fully. I sat up, heart kicking. "He said my name?" She nodded.
"He whispered it, like he was practicing."
I rubbed my face, trying to shake the chill. "All right, let's go look. Together." We padded down the hallway. Her nightlight cast long orange stripes across the floor. Her bedroom door was already open a crack, like someone had nudged it. Inside, everything looked normal. Toys on the shelf, bed unmade, closet door shut tight. She pointed, finger trembling. "He's in there, right now." I took a breath, walked over, and gripped the handle. "Watch this. Nothing's gonna be there." I yanked the door open. Darkness. Clothes hanging still. A faint, musty smell. I reached in, pushed the hangers aside. Nothing. I turned back to her with a reassuring smile. "See? Empty. Just your imagination, kiddo." But she wasn't looking at me. She was staring past me into the closet. Her face went pale. "Daddy, he's behind you now." I spun around. The closet was still empty, but then from the very back, where the shadows pooled deepest, a low, raspy voice whispered, so close it felt like breath on my neck. "She can see me." I froze. Every hair on my body stood up. The voice wasn't coming from inside the closet. It was coming from right behind my daughter. She didn't scream. She just looked up at whatever was standing over her shoulder, eyes calm now, almost relieved. "He finally came out," she said softly. "He was waiting for you to open the door." I lunged forward, scooped her up, and ran. We didn't stop until we were in the car, doors locked, engine running. In the rear-view mirror, I could see our house front door wide open now, and in the upstairs window, her bedroom window, a tall, thin silhouette stood watching us leave. It raised one hand slowly, waving goodbye, or maybe hello. We haven't gone back, but every night since, when I check the motel room closet before bed, I whisper, just to be sure, "Can you see me?" And sometimes, something whispers back. I thought leaving our house would stop the nightmare. But 2 weeks later, 2 police officers came to our motel, and a photo changed everything. We were hiding in a cheap motel far from home. We changed rooms often to stay safe. My daughter Emma, that's her name now, almost never talked. She just stared at closets, doors, and mirrors. She kept whispering, "He's still practicing." I stopped looking in closets myself. The quiet felt wrong, like something was waiting and listening. One day there was a knock. 2 officers stood outside, Detective Ramirez and Officer Hale. They were from the local police. They asked about our old house. A neighbor called them because the front door was open for days. They checked inside, nothing broken, no fight, no blood, just an empty house with the bedroom light still on. Ramirez asked me questions. Your daughter told her teacher about a man in the closet. She said he followed you here. Do we need to look for someone? I tried to laugh. It's just a kid's bad dream. Emma sat on the bed behind me. She looked up slowly and said,
He said your name too, Daddy. In the car when we left.
The officers looked at each other. Officer Hale walked inside and checked the room. Bathroom, under beds, small closet near the TV. Nothing there. But when he opened the closet, Emma jumped like she was scared. Ramirez knelt down to Emma's level. Honey, what does this man look like? Emma said quietly,
Tall and thin. Like a shadow with eyes. He hides until someone opens the door. Then he comes closer.
Hale shut the closet door. Maybe it's trauma. We'll write it in the report. Child services might help. Suddenly the lights flickered once. The room got dark for a second, then bright again. Emma pointed at the closet.
He's here. Right now.
I felt cold air and smelled old clothes and dust. The officers stopped moving. A soft whisper came from the closet.
She can see me, but now they can too.
Ramirez turned fast, hand on his gun. Who said that? The closet door was still closed. Hale opened it quickly, nothing but empty hangers moving a little. Emma stood up slowly. She looked calm, too calm.
He was waiting for more people, so he could practice saying everyone's names.
Ramirez stepped back to the door. His radio made noise. Dispatch, possible intruder at... The lights went out completely. In the dark, I heard slow footsteps coming from the closet toward us. Emma held my hand. It felt very cold and small.
He's not hiding anymore,
she whispered.
He's collecting.
The lights came back on after a few seconds. The officers were gone. No footprints. No sign they were ever here. Only my phone on the floor, screen cracked. It showed a photo someone took. Me and Emma sitting on the bed. But in the background, in the reflection of the motel window, a tall, thin shadow stood right behind us. One hand raised, like waving. We left that same night. We drove until morning. Now we stay in places with no real closets, motels with sliding bathroom doors, apartments with open shelves. But when I hear a small noise or see Emma looking at nothing, I remember what the detective said just before the lights went out. Stay where we can see you. I don't know if they wrote any report. I don't know if anyone will believe me if I tell the police now. But tonight, in our new room, Emma climbed into bed with me again. She put her cold hands on my face.
Daddy, she whispered. He's practicing a new name now.
I didn't ask whose, because deep down, I already knew. And from the closet across the room, door cracked just enough, I heard the faintest reply. Yes, I can see him too. Then everything changed. The voice didn't come from the closet anymore. It came from inside my own head, from inside my own throat, from inside my own mouth. I opened my lips to scream for help, but instead I heard myself say, in a voice that sounded exactly like mine, "She can see me, and now I can see everything." Emma smiled, small, peaceful, like she'd been waiting for this. She didn't run. She just held my hand tighter, because he wasn't just collecting names anymore. He had taken everything. He's inside me now. He speaks through me. He looks through my eyes. He will never leave. And if you're reading this, if you're listening to this, check your closet tonight. Check your mirror. Check the dark corner of your room. Because he's still practicing. And your name might be next.